Maybe it is one that pushes you a little bit more than last time. Because yes, you can. We go in 3, burpees in 2, and 1. Welcome to your 29-minute upper body burn workout. My name is Marissa. I am so happy to be here with you today. If you are here for one of the Miles Muscles Magic Challenges, it's gonna be good. I hope you're ready. If we have never had the opportunity to meet before, it is an absolute honor to have you here with me today. I'm gonna guide you through every step of this upper body burn workout today. I'll offer modifications, ways to bring the intensity a little lower, ways to up the intensity. You ready? It's going to be a good one. Let's go. We are going to begin with a 3-minute warm-up, starting with jumping jacks. So you're going to get into your jumping jacks. This is where we would begin. Now, the only rule I have when you're working out with me is if I stop moving, you do not stop. You keep going. So you can stay here, or for a little bit of lower intensity, less intensity, you can take it side to side. We are still in our warm-up, getting everything nice and warm. Loosening up those arms, taking some big deep breaths, inhale through your nose, big open mouth exhales. Now, you are still moving, whether you are jumping or stepping side to side. I'm gonna give you a rundown of the workout today, but you keep moving, whatever pace, at whatever intensity that works for you today. After this 3-minute warm-up, we're gonna get into the circuit style training today. We have one circuit that we're gonna repeat 3 times. I will share a little bit more details with you in a second. So we're here in the jumping jacks for just about 15, 20 more seconds. You will be a little out of breath after this warm-up. That's okay. We are focusing on making that connection, that mind-muscle connection, letting our bodies know, hey, we're about to do some work and it's gonna be good. We're here for just 3, going into bodyweight squats in 2, and 1. Bodyweight squats, booty goes all the way back, chest stays nice and tall. Lower down and lift. Lower and lift. Bring your arms to the front because this is an upper body workout after all. But squats are a great way to warm everything up once again to let the body know we are about to do some work. Find the depth that works for you. Exhale as you lift. We're here for just a few more seconds. Now, you might be feeling those shoulders turn on a little bit. I know I am. That's good because we're gonna start with some fire, okay? We're gonna start with some fire. We're gonna keep the fire, and then we're gonna end with some fire the whole way through, the whole workout. We only have 29 minutes together today. That includes the warm-up and the cool down. So we are going to be as efficient as possible. We're only here for 3. We go into arm circles in 2. And 1. Come to standing. Reach your fingertips to the sides of the wall or room, wherever you're at. Maybe you're outside. Arm circles, palms face down. Chest stays nice and tall. Now, the challenge here is not to drop those shoulders, not to drop those arms until I tell you. Palms face up. Take the circles to the back. Here it is. This is the last part of our warm-up. We're here for just about 20 more seconds, and then I'll explain what we're gonna get into, and then we're gonna get to work. Palms face to the back wall, arm circles to the front. Reach your fingertips to the sides. I know, if your shoulders are burning, that's okay. We're warming up. We're getting going. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be so good. Y'all, we can have fun while we do the work, but we gotta do the work. You're only here for 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off, shake it off. Inhale up and let your arms drop. Just shake it off. Let it feel good. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. Make sure you've got your water close to you. I'm choosing not to wear shoes today. We're not going to be doing too much jumping. The ground that I'm on is soft, so I'm good without shoes. If you want to wear shoes, go ahead and do that. You can have a towel handy, whatever works for you. Now, here's what we have. 5 exercises. We are going to repeat 5 exercises that make up the one circuit. We are going to work for 45 seconds and rest for 30 seconds. Work for 45 seconds, rest for 30 seconds. Work for 45, rest for 30. You get it. We're gonna go through each of the 5 exercises, then we're gonna take a break. We will repeat that 3 different times, and let me tell you, we're gonna work. When I say it's an upper body burn workout, Your girl is not playing. We are going to start with push-ups. I'm going to set you up. Work for 45 seconds. We begin in 3, 2, and 1. Align your shoulders right over your wrists. Core is super strong. Gaze to the top. Lower down and lift. Lower and lift. Now we're here for 45 seconds, so I want you to pace yourself. If you want to drop your knees for a little bit of less intensity, go ahead and do that now. Lower and lift. Now remember what I said in the beginning? If I stop moving to demo something, to show you something, you do not. You keep going. So whether you are in that full plank push-up or you are on your knees, you are still working right now, whatever pace works for you. You've only got a few more seconds here. An option is also to go on a wall and do your push-ups this way, if that feels better for you. You're only here for 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds rest. Shake it off, shake it off. Our next exercise is tricep dips. Now, we're gonna come to the ground for this. Start off on your booty. Sit your chest nice and tall. Fingertips will face your toes. You can also open them up a little bit if that feels better for you. We get going in about 10 seconds. You'll lift your booty up. Feet closer to your booty is less intense. Feet further out is more intense. We go for 45 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, elbows go back and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So here, I'm not dipping everything down, right? The movement is being controlled by my triceps. Elbows go back. If you want to up the intensity, extend your legs a little bit more. Try not to dip your shoulders into your neck. Keep your chest nice and tall. You're only here for 10 more seconds. Whatever intensity works for you. If that is just too much for this first round and you want to drop the intensity, go ahead and stand up, bring your elbows back, and just squeeze your triceps. You're only here for 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Shake that off, shake that off. Now, if things are moving a little bit fast for you right now, that's okay. This first round is not the warm-up, but you can take it as an extended warm-up. You're getting used to the moves. You're figuring out which level of intensity works for you. In 10 seconds, we go with plank shoulder taps. So back to that push-up movement, but I'll show you how to modify it as well. Lower the intensity or up the intensity. Shoulders go right over your wrists. Core is super strong. Feet come out a little bit wider than your hips. Shoulder taps. Now, y'all are gonna hear me breathing some loud breaths today, and that's okay. Drop your knees for a little bit of less intensity. Hold it here. If you want more intensity, hold it for a pause. Hold the tap for a pause. You've got 10 more seconds. Keep going. You do not stop. You keep going. Now, you want to make sure that your hips here are always steady, that they're not going side to side. You're only here for 3. You rest in 2 and 1. Go ahead and release, rest. We have our fourth exercise. It's a Superman with a lat pull. We're gonna be on our bellies. Go ahead and shake it off, shake it off. Y'all, only 2 more exercises in this circuit, and then we get a little bit of a longer break. I'm gonna set you up. We're gonna be on our bellies. Lift up for your Superman. Just focus on the upper body for right now. You're gonna lift up, reach your fingertips, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then lower down, okay? We go in 3, 2, and 1. Reach your fingertips up, lift your upper body up, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then bring it down. Lift, squeeze, bring it down. The strength here is in your lower back. And of course, you want to feel this in your upper back when you squeeze. Keep going right there. If you want to bring the intensity down just a little bit, you can always just focus on squeezing up and lower down. Squeezing up and lower down. You can also add your legs if that feels good to you. Keep going. You're only here for 10 more seconds. Make sure you're getting that squeeze in your shoulders. Here for just 5. Yes, you can. Get it. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. You're here for 30 seconds. Okay. I'm out of breath. I hope the same for you. Okay? And if not, it's okay. We got 2 more rounds to go. So you will have 2 more opportunities to find whatever works for you. In 15 seconds, we go for our last exercise in this circuit and in this round. Exercise 5. Burpees. Whew. I know. I haven't really decided whether I love or hate burpees. I'm kind of in the middle, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit more towards like, I like them. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Hands up, lower down, and you're gonna step back. Option to add a push-up, option to jump up, and when you come up, jump. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what that looks like again. You're in it now. Option to add a push-up, jump up, jump up. Keep going. If that works for you, you are in it now. Go, go, go. Yes. Now, for a little bit less intensity, you're gonna lift your hands up, lower down, and step back. No push-up. Step forward and come up, hands up. A little bit less intensity. You're only here for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. Okay, y'all. Whew. First round done. We're gonna do that whole thing 2 more times. Now that you feel good about the movement, you know what it feels like. You're thinking, 45 seconds actually wasn't that bad. Or maybe you're like, that was 45 seconds. Wherever you're at, notice what's coming up for you. And now I will offer you the theme for today's workout is yes and. So if you're thinking, dang, this is hard, yes, and you are strong. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating so much and this is just body weight. Yes, and you are capable. Whatever is coming up for you, yes, and you can. That's the vibe, that's the energy that we are going into for the second round. We go in 10 seconds. What do we begin with? Push-ups. Find the intensity that works for you, and we get there in just 3, 2, and 1. Find your intensity. Option to start on your knees. Elbows go slightly back. Core is super strong. No dipping in your lower back. We don't want none of this. I don't want to see this, all right? Core is super strong. Lower and lift. If you want a little bit more intensity, plank push-ups. Keep going. Whatever works for you. You can also go on the wall, like we talked about earlier. Find a good stance. I know it's kind of weird here, but imagine I had a wall here. You lower down and lift. Elbows stay slightly down. You're only here for a few more seconds. 3. We go to tricep dips in 2 and 1. Just kidding. We get a 30-minute rest. Calm down. Sometimes I get a little, like I'm in it, y'all. I am in it. And if we have ever worked out in person, I get in it, but we are bringing the same energy, the same vibe here today because I want to hear you. I want to hear you on your side of your screen, on that side of my screen. Tricep dips, we go in just about 10 seconds. Find the intensity. This is our second round, okay? So we want to start feeling it right already. At this point, you should be feeling it. Lift your booty up, fingers point towards your feet, lower and lift. You're in the work now. Your 45 seconds has started. Elbows go back. And think about pushing up through your heels. More intensity, extend your legs. Lower and lift. The key here is to keep your chest nice and tall, not dipping your elbows into your neck, all right? Protect that neck, protect that upper back. Keep going. You're only here for less than 15 seconds, whatever intensity. Now, if you need to hold it just here, just hold it. Hold here for just 10 seconds. Slight bend in your elbow. If that's where you're at, it's perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Booty down, release, shake it out, maybe roll out your wrists. Stay low. Earlier, I had you come up and then come back down. Today, not today, but right now we're going straight into the next one. It's still low. Back to plank shoulder taps. Now, whatever intensity you were at in the first round, you can do the same thing now, or maybe just play with going into a plank. If the shoulder taps don't work for you, hold a plank and just hold. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Tap, tap, tap. So I don't want your hips moving, doing this crazy thing. Not right now. It's not the time and place for it. You're just gonna hold. Core stays super strong so those hips don't move side to side. Option to drop your knees or hold the plank. Hold your plank. Press all 10 fingers down on the ground or on your mat. Hold it. Core is super strong. Belly button is sucking up to the ceiling. You're only here for 5 more seconds. Yes, you can. 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake it out. Nice work. Shake it out, shake it out. Maybe roll out your wrists. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Y'all, we're killing it. We are killing it. Next exercise, Superman with that lat pull down, yeah? We're gonna go right back to our bellies and focusing on using the strength of your lower back. And then when you squeeze, squeezing your shoulder blades, squeezing that upper back together. So let's set it up. Lower all the way down. Reach your fingertips up. 3, 2, and 1. You reach up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, elbows point back, lower down. Extend your hands, lift, squeeze shoulder blades together, lower down. Just like that. You got it. The other option is to just lift without the squeeze. And for a little bit more intensity, maybe lift your feet too. Whatever works for you, but stay in it. You're only here for 10 more seconds. Yes, you can. When it starts to get tough, that moment is where the magic starts to creep in. Let it creep in. 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it out. You're here for 30 seconds. Come to standing. Last exercise in the second round. We are so close and way past halfway. Way past the halfway point here, all right? In about 10 seconds, we go back to burpees. Have you decided if you hate them or if you love them? Not gonna lie, I'm kind of a fan. Find your intensity. We go in 3. Hands up, 2, and 1. Lower down, whatever intensity works for you. Option to add the push-up, option to step it up, or just take out the jump and just step, hold the plank. If neither of those options work for you, keep going, you're still in it. If neither of those options work for you, find a squat. This works too. Yes, I know it's upper body. That's okay. I just want you to keep moving until you can get comfortable lowering down to that plank. You're here for just 10 more seconds. I'm going to join you for those last 10 seconds. Whatever intensity works for you is perfect. You're here for just 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Rest for 1 minute. Maybe take a sip of water, whatever works for you. Shake out your arms, wiggle your fingertips, roll out your wrists. Now, again, tapping back into the theme for today, yes, and because something is hard does not mean it is not possible. Because you are sweating, because you are out of breath, does not mean that you are not strong. The fact that you decided to be here, the fact that you pressed play and you saw that it said upper body burn workout, that says a lot about you, all right? It is not easy to do this, and yet, here you are. We have 1 more round left in this 29-minute upper body burn workout. What level of intensity will you choose? Maybe this is the part where you say, I'm gonna try to hold it the whole 45 seconds. Maybe this is when you try on a little bit more intensity. We start with those push-ups in just 3. Find that level, 2 and 1 push-ups. Let's go, y'all. Only 45 seconds here. Find your pace, your intensity. Tap into that power because yes, you can. Whenever it starts to feel hard, do not stop. Modify, but do not stop. Option to drop your knees and keep lowering down, focusing on pushing through every single finger, focusing on that chest. You're here for just 10 seconds. Tap into that breath, core strong. Yes, you got it, you got it. Keep going, keep going. Come on. Just 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Yeah. Just like that, baby. Just like that. That is what the third round should feel like. Sweaty, steamy, burny. Is that a word? We go in 15 seconds. Tricep dips. Now again, if neither of those intensities that I showed you earlier work, you're gonna do a small hinge in your hips, slight bend in your knees, elbows back, and then just squeeze. All right? Tricep dips in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. You're here for 45 seconds, elbows back, chest stays nice and tall. Thinking about pushing through those heels. Yes, keep going. I know. If you need to take a rest, drop your booty for 2 seconds, roll out your wrist. 2 seconds, come right back to it. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Whew, I know I'm starting to get shiny, and that's good. Oh my, but help is on the way. You got 10 seconds, you keep going. What did I say? If I stop, you keep going. Hi, 3, 2, and 1. Plank, shoulder tap stinks, baby. Actually, not yet, we got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Now, if you have a little, a little fur babe that is working out with you today, I want you to snap a picture and tag me on Instagram. Let me know in the comments who you worked out with today. We're here for just 10 more seconds. We're going into plank shoulder taps. Now, you know what? You're being nasty because I'm sweating and that's why you're here. Okay, it's all done. Okay, all done. Plank shoulder taps in 3, 2, and 1. Find that plank position. Bring your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. Shoulder taps. Tap, tap, tap. Drop your knees if that feels better. Keep that tap, keep that intensity. I know your shoulders are burning. Oh, that's the point. Tap, tap. Option to just hold your plank, but hold, commit to it. Yes, you can. Is it difficult? Yes. And you are strong. 10 seconds, come on. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Woo-wee. Shake out your shoulders, roll out your wrists. Next, we've got Superman back with our lat pulls. That's it, 2 more exercises and then you are done. Well, no, not yet. Then we have to cool down and stretch because that's also very important. So in about 10 seconds, we're going to that Superman with that lat pull. Again, maybe right now, this round is when you test a little bit more intensity. Maybe you hold it the whole 45 seconds. Let's get into it. We go in 3, 2, and 1. Lift, squeeze your shoulder blades together, lower down. Reach, lift, squeeze, lower down. Option to just lift with your toes on the ground or lifting everything up. Come on, keep going. I know, it's so easy to do this. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna keep going. Because why? Because yes, you can. Keep going. You're only here for 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whoo-wee. All right, y'all, last exercise last official exercise. Then we cool down and not warm up, cool down and stretch. We are here for just 45 seconds. Burpees. What is the level of intensity that you will choose? Maybe it is 1 that pushes you a little bit more than last time. Because yes, you can. We go in 3, burpees in 2, and 1. Hands up. Option to add that hop. Option to add that push-up. Whatever works for you. But I want you to own this last round, this last exercise in this last round. Find whatever modification works. Maybe you take out the hop, maybe you take out the push-up, but you do not stop. You keep moving. This is hard. This is challenging. Yes, and you are capable. You're here for 5 more seconds. You can do it for 5 more seconds. 3, keep going. 2, and 1. Recover. Nice work. Whew. Give yourself a big, big, big round of applause. Absolutely incredible, incredible work. Take a sip of water, towel off. Thank your little fur babe or whoever worked out with you today. Yeah, you did it. Let's reground. Gather our breath, and then we're gonna do a little stretch together. We've got just about 3-4 minutes to stretch, and then you are on your way 29 minutes. You gave yourself a 29-minute gift that is going to grow throughout the day. And throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, and every time you show up for yourself, that gift expands. Just let it expand. Sit in it. If there are beads of sweat dripping down your face, yeah, you earned that, and that is okay. Take a sip of water. In about 10 seconds, we'll start cooling down. We'll start our stretch. Go ahead and open up your chest, bring your arms out. Roll out your wrists. Give yourself a big hug. Open up. Give yourself a big hug. How did that feel? I want to know. If you have never done a workout like this before, congratulations. You have proven to yourself that you can. Now you stack. Now you know that you're capable of this. So next time you press play on this workout, you know that if you held something for maybe 40 seconds, you know, okay, well, if I did it for 40 seconds, on the next time, you can do it for 45. 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, shake it off, shake it off. Bring your neck to one side. Roll it down to the other side. Just notice how that feels. Notice how your shoulders are feeling. Bring it back to center. Open up your chest wide. Interlace your fingertips behind your lower back. Bring your fists down. Chest is nice and tall. Inhale up. And exhale, release down just a little bit. Chin to chest. Bring one ear to one shoulder. And roll it down. One ear to the other shoulder. Chest stays nice and tall. Fingers point down. Bring it down. Release your fingertips. Shake it off. Let's go into a tricep stretch. One hand goes up high. Bend at your elbow. Grab your elbow. Ooh. And just notice this beautiful tricep stretch here. Those tricep dips are no joke. I actually forgot to mention that if you have a sturdy chair, I know I have that chair over there, but it's not very sturdy and I wasn't sure if Cilantro was gonna stand on it or sit on it. But if you have a chair, next time you try this workout, next time you, complete this workout, you can go ahead and do those tricep dips on that chair. Lift the other arm, bend at the elbow, grab at your elbow and stretch. Keep this stretch here. So if you are going to use that chair, all you have to make sure it's sturdy. You would hang on to the edge of the chair and then do your tricep dips that way. So same thing we did on the ground, except you're gonna be elevated a little bit. Hold here for just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Open up your shoulders, open up your arms once more. One arm goes cross body. Squeeze your shoulder into your chest. Reach to the opposite side. Roll out your wrist. Open up. Go to the other side. Roll out your wrist. Thank you so much for being here. Open up. Roll out your wrist and release. Hands up. And we're just gonna release. No tension, no control. Lift up and release. One more time, interlace your fingertips behind your lower back. Bring your chest nice and tall. Be proud of what you just did. Lift up, inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let it go, shake it off. Once again, if you are here for one of the Miles Muscles and Magic challenges, thank you for being here. Let me know that you completed this workout. I want to know how it went for you. And if this is the first time that we get to work out together, this is the first time that we're meeting, it is an absolute honor to have been able to guide you through this workout. My name is Marissa. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you next time. Peace out.